No pickles. Not eating, no pickles. All right, so since there's quite a bit of people here, so here's what we're gonna do. For a video, I have this door that obviously has no frame. So during this stream, we're going to build a frame for this door so that I can use it in my video for tomorrow. So you guys can struggle with me and watch me build a door frame for the first time and probably screw it up in every single way imaginable. It should be a good time. Yeah, there is $1 million worth of material here. Just these 2x4s alone. This is like 4 2x4s. Just these alone were like, I think they're like $7 or $8 a piece just for these 2x4s. Which, if you don't know, 2x4s are usually like, I think like $2 or $3 a piece normally. So I've obviously never built really much of anything in my life that is going to be strong. I need to build a frame that's going to be strong enough with a base on it, because I'm going to have to be able to like kick this, run into it, and do things like that to it without it falling over. So it has to be kind of like a wide base. Brace it from behind and stake it to the ground. I can't stake it to the ground because it's going to be in the garage, which is concrete. If I could stake, well, I guess technically I could stake it to the concrete, but I don't really want to do all that. Oh, here we go. Perfect. There we go. Wow, that is a flimsy frame. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on bigfollows.com. I can't wait. I'm gonna run over to that website as soon as I get a chance. I'm gonna buy all the followers. It's gonna be great. This door is being built for. I'm gonna be testing a bunch of different, like, I don't know what you would call them, like anti-theft devices, I guess you could say. Like, I have a bunch of different things that you would attach to a door to make it more secure than just the lock and the deadbolt itself. And I'm gonna like try to kick the door down and see how strong these like devices really are. That's why the door's being built. You guys see that? The little extra piece in there? I don't know what that's for. Come on, there we go. But it's like, I guess it's maybe to be more, like more secure or something? I have no idea. I will tell you, I was gonna get a wooden, like just an all solid, like wooden door for the test. Because I feel like most people are gonna have like wooden doors on their houses. But if you don't know, doors are incredibly expensive. Like this door and this frame, the door with the frame was $200 for the metal, like the metal skin with the wood core. If I wanted just a wooden door with no holes drilled in it, no hinges, no frame, nothing, just a door that had these little like 6 little things on it, it was going to be like $200, and I was going to have to drill my own holes and do everything myself. And then if I wanted a wood door that was like this, that had the holes and everything on it, and I think a frame just for just a wood version of this was going to be like $400 something. And then if you wanted like a really good wood door, it was going to be like upwards of $1,000. Like in the door aisle of Home Depot, like you walk in, and then like all the door, like the first like 5 or 6 rows of doors range from like $1,000 to $5,000 just for a door. Or like if you wanted a wood door and it had like a little window on top, you're talking like $2,000. Like it was insane. So then I saw this and I went with this. Yeah, they're probably treated with some type of waterproof or something, but not worth thousands of dollars, that's for sure. What I'm thinking is 2x4s here, maybe 2 2x4s stacked on top of each other, and then a 2x4 on top to go on top of those, and then on the bottom we'll have like some type of like long frame with like 2x4s that go at like 45s to support it. I could almost, I'm not gonna do this, but the top of this 2x4 almost reaches the rafters of the garage. I could almost just screw this into the rafters of the garage. But I'm not gonna do that. What is going on in here? We are building a door frame. We're using tape measures for the first time. We're doing all kinds of stuff for the first time. I should have plenty of wood. I have these four 2x4s. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 more 2x4s. Then I also have a 4x4 and a couple other spare pieces of 2x4. Do I know how to do angles cuts? Sure. Anything I don't know how to do, I'll figure it out. Perfect. All right, how far, I measured these to be the exact same height. How far apart do you think these are in height? Because I bet I hold both of these 2x4s together, like hold them up next to each other. I guarantee they're different heights. Oh, that's not bad at all. Like maybe 1/16 of an inch, maybe? If that. The third door for the new Minecraft base, yeah. No, what happened was, I needed 3 doors in my Minecraft base, so then I decided that I needed 3 doors in real life to match the Minecraft base. Your name on the wall was the coolest thing you've ever done on the internet? Well, I am happy that I was able to supply you with the coolest thing that you've done on the internet. Alright, let's see how close we are. Oh, honestly, probably less than like closer than the last 2. No pickle chains. I don't have a nail gun, and I probably did pin your comment. You think he can help? He's only got 1 leg. He's got a giant hole in his chest. He can't help. He's useless. I'll put him right here so he can watch. How about that? He can hold the board. Watch. All right, now you hold this still while I cut it, okay? Yeah. That's why he's not helping. Not his head. I found his face. But I don't remember. I think this is all that's left of his head. It's like the left side of his head with a little piece of his ear. But I think this is all that's left. Yeah, I make noises at 10:30 at night. This is like my lunchtime. Snake my way through here, without trying to tear down the whole garage. Alright. This thing, if you guys don't remember, this is from the catapult. Well, the reason I don't have a dish to put my screws into is I just don't have one. There's no reason. We need to get Gary to go kaboom with fireworks. Well, that could just happen to be in the works. But I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. Just test on the man door attached to the garage and then replace it with this whenever I get done. No thanks. I don't want to get into all that. Come on. Oh, this pipe might be too tight to get off of here. Do I think I'm doing a good job? Not really. But I'm doing my best. So I think these will make good headers. I'm glad you're proud of me. I'm glad somebody is. Oh, it'll open and close once I get this thing screwed into it. Once I get this one. It opens and closes now, kind of, as long as it's at the right angle. This doesn't make any sense. This whole thing needs to go this way. I don't need your help. This door is gonna work just fine. Exactly, the wiggle is like a built-in anti-theft device. It just has the tiniest little bit of wiggle. That's it, just a tiny bit of wiggle. A little wiggle never hurt anybody. I do need to make it more sturdy though. So you can see, kind of. Now can you see? Okay. So the door comes down and it's got those two 2x4s I just put on there. I'm gonna use these 2x4s and then I'm gonna put these here, and then from here to here, probably maybe 2 different sizes, is where I'll put 2 pieces that have 45s to strengthen the frame so that way it can rock back and forth. The auto mod stopped because you said tit instead of it. That's funny. That ain't bad. These are rough working conditions. I'm gonna have to contact OSHA. Yeah, my truck used to stay in the garage until I filled it full of crap to make these videos. I think part of the problem is how this is not even touching the ground. But it's like, I don't think it's gonna do anything at all. And I don't think it's gonna serve me any good. What I'm confused about is how come there's nothing that I can do to make it go this way? It just goes this way no matter what. There's nothing that makes it go that way. How does that even make any sense? I don't know. When in doubt, just put more screws. Put a lot more screws. Now I think it's even worse than before, to be honest with you. Open the door, force it straight, and then screw the 2x4s with the door open. I don't think that does it, though. I don't think that will do anything. So I open the door. I mean, if I could swing it that way. Maybe have it. Maybe have the door like that. And then screw it together. But I think no matter how I build this thing, I think no matter which way this door swings, I think it's gonna force the frame to go whichever way it wants. I don't think there's gonna be any way to stop it flexing. See, I could attach it to a wall. Like I could take this extra piece right here and like just have something like to the wall to like secure it. But I can't do that because I'm gonna be like running into this thing and kicking it, and it's gonna like be moving around. So I can't have it stationary because I'm gonna have to like move it around a bunch. Maybe if I put that there. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be closed the majority of the time, but I don't think. Yeah, it wiggles enough that it just opens. So I might have to put 2x4s on the bottom, or like put supports this way to like really support it. Yeah, you know this is getting serious because I broke out the tape measure. That's how you know that this is. I mean, we are in deep. If we got out the tape measure, we are in really deep. Okay, so it does latch kind of. No, gotta be gentle. That board there, I'm gonna trip over that board 100 times. Am I happy? You mean in general or right this second? In general, yes. Right this second, I could be a little happier. If this thing would just work. So like down here, not on this side, but on the other side of the door, I think I'm gonna just put another board from here to here. And then I'll put other boards like extending from here out, which will go to be sitting against that wall of the garage. So that way it's gonna be like all the force will be pushing against a wall instead of like weights, so that way this thing won't like slide around and stuff. All right, well, it is 1:20. I think this is a good place to conclude. We've built the door frame. It's like 75% done, probably. And tomorrow we can come back and do all the little fine-tuning steps and try to get it to be, you know, just right. We started with just this door and this frame, and the last stream I built this frame around this door to hold it in place. And I think I've figured out, I think I have the solution for all of the problems with this door. So here's the problem that I haven't decided if I'm going to address this issue yet or not. Because, so you see this gap on this door is pretty big, and the striker doesn't quite go in there. If I shut it at a certain angle, it kind of catches, almost. But this right here is not very important. This is one of the devices, and this one goes inside of the striker, and then you shut the door on it, and then this thing goes in here, and it goes down like this, and it's supposed to like wedge itself against the door. So for this particular thing, it is important that the frame and the door are close together so that this thing can actually sit right against the door like it's supposed to. Like if this door was actually framed in the right way, which this one obviously is not. But the thing is, every single other device that I have to test on this door are all completely different than things like this. All the other devices do not rely on this gap in the door being, you know, the right size. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to test this device on the main garage door over there, and then the rest of the devices I'll just test on this, because I think it's the time and effort it's going to take to try to close this little gap to make this thing work right. I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think it's more worth it for me to just put this on the garage door, test it there, and then test everything else on this door. So that takes like hours of trying to fix that off, because that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I became an engineer overnight. But to become an engineer, all I did was I spent about 30 minutes and I just thought, how can I make this way more difficult than it has to be? And then, boom, engineer. What color paint? I'm not painting this thing. All right, here we go. Never mind, it's not that type of saw. Stupid clamp. Now, my saw usually cuts flat, but we can adjust this thing, and I believe that is a 45. Alright. Does that look like a 45 to you? Oh, somebody said, what was so bad about being a diesel mechanic? Literally everything. There's no good parts. Am I on some kind of diet? Not really, but kind of. I'm on a don't eat junk food and drink water and exercise is what I'm on. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but check this out. I cut into the table. I made the cut though. I could just like lay 2x4s on this side, so that way whenever I'm pushing on the door from here, my weight is holding it down over here. So whenever like I'm pushing on it or kicking it or whatever, that I'll be the one holding the door in place. So that way I don't have to like try to get weight on it or like do anything like that. You know what? I'm gonna add some more screws to the door frame. Pack between the door frame and timber. I don't have anything to put in there. I could maybe put screws in there or something. But I don't really have anything. Like, I don't have wedges or anything. Oh yeah. We're looking good now. Let's see what we can do here. That's a lot of space. I don't think I have anything that would fit in there, honestly. Paint stick? Ooh, I do not have paint sticks, but I do have jumbo craft sticks that I just remembered. These could work, possibly. If there was enough of them. We might be onto something here. You know you want to go in there. Yeah. Oh, that's satisfying. Get out of my house. Oh, never mind. Don't slam it. This is an easy shut door. You can't get mad with this door. This reminds me of being a diesel mechanic. You always need like 6 hands, and you only got 2. Now, we're just gonna trim off the sticks. We'll chainsaw, no problem. All right. I didn't even hit the doorknob. Look at that. Why would I slap myself in the face? How does that make any sense? Would I ever do a meet and greet? I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. I just don't think there's enough people that watch me that would show up to a meet and greet to make it I don't know. I think there would be like 10 people that would show up. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, I think this will work. I think this will work really good. Look at how beautiful that is. That lines up perfect. Does this look off to you guys? I think this looks good. Yeah, that's what I thought. That looks good. not too hard. Measure the knob. Oh, that's right. We gotta make sure our knob is spherical. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. That's a good measurement. So if you're almost 18, everything's gonna be real smooth until you're about 24. And once you hit about 24, things just start all downhill, right into the gutter. And once you start getting close to 30, then it's just like real hard down, like a nosedive. Also, Aaron, while you're here, look at this. You want me to do it again? I'll do it again. You want to see it a third time? I'll do it a third time. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys. I don't know when I'll see you, but I'll see you pretty soon.